everybody, Josh from Tabletop Journeys here. So today I wanted to talk to you about a product that I have subscribed to for some time, and I actually haven't had the chance over the last couple of months to really spend an awful lot of time with my monthly Dungeon Crate subscriptions, so I thought that it might be fun to go through the boxes that I've received over the last couple of months and just talk about the kind of stuff that's in there. Now, they are not show sponsors, but we have talked about them numerous times over the course of the last couple of years, specifically in our holiday shopping episodes when we're talking about like subscription boxes that you should be looking into and everything like that. I'm a huge subscription box guy. I love these boxes. These are the only ones that I've actually kept over the last couple of years. I've gone back and forth, but Dungeon Crate has definitely been a recurring theme for me over the last couple of years. I absolutely love them. These boxes are super fun. One of which, the one that I've received recently, isn't even opened yet, so I have not even looked in it at all. One from a couple months ago, I opened up, but everything that was in there is still in the box. So I figured I would take today and open the boxes with you all and see what's inside. So here we go. So first things first, I'm going to start with the one that I have already opened here. So that's this month, so we'll slide that over for now. So as you can see, really great boxes, fabulous construction. I've always loved that about them. They're really tightly packed also. So there's a lot of stuff in here and it's really neatly packed. So let's crack open the first one here. Okay. I always have this little monthly insert that describes what is in here. They provide like digital maps and stuff like that you're going to find. We've used them quite a bit on some of our stuff. And the code for the digital boxes is always right there on the card. It also gets emailed to you in advance, so before you receive the box, you can normally go on and get the digital stuff, which is great. And then it goes through and it explains what the contents of the box are, just in case you have any questions or where to go ahead and find the stuff. And so like in this month, let's see, a gelatinous cube squeeze from Creature Curation, another miniature figurine. So there are always minis in each box also, which is particularly great. Let's see, a full set of Polyhedral Dice in a bag from Metallic Dice Games. Always love dice, can't hate that. DC exclusive, yeah, so Dungeon Crate exclusive, the Clerk's Cry one-shot, so there's always quest material, even maps, even the back of the little insert card there is a great little 6x8 dungeon tile, which is fabulous. I use those all the time too. Stat cards, a bunch of curated material, which is always great. Yeah. And always, as they say here, a little extra item or two in your Dungeon Crate, just to add to the fun. So, let's crack through and see what we got here. So the first thing, obviously, is the RPG Squeeze. I have not opened this guy either yet, but I got one of these a couple of months ago also, and they are just a tremendous amount of fun. So let's crack open this one and see which one it is. Nice. Little green gelatinous cube squeeze, and so it's just like a little like stress ball. Absolutely fabulous. I work in technology, and having stress balls handy is always great. Fabulous. Right, just put that right back in the box, keep it safe. And for anybody that ever participates in any of our gift giveaways, I will tell you that a lot of the gift packs that we put together for people that win contests come from Dungeon Crate, because their material is fabulous, and I get way more material than I know what to do with on a daily basis. So they very much form kind of the basis of that here. Let's see what else is in here. Alright. Let's see here. Here's our Dark Reaper figurine, Cultists and a Cult Circle. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So like a nice little terrain bit and a couple of cultists. We'll just throw that under there. That's pretty cool. Great little figurines. I have way more figurines than I ever have time for painting, but these are pretty cool. I like those. Let's see here. Here's the dice for this month, and it's a little miniature polyhedral dice set, a Stardust Super Volcano. They are like purple, speckly. Let's see if you can get those under the camera there. Can't quite catch the light, but they are purpley and sparkly. And they come in this really great little miniature carrying tube, which is fantastic. Gotta love that. Alright, what do we have here? Let's see, these look like some sort of item cards. Let's see, they're in an envelope. What are you? I'm not actually sure. Ardent Roleplay. So let's see. Ardent Roleplay. So Ardent Roleplay looks like it might be some sort of a tarot-based game. Let's see. top-down view. This is going to be something I'm going to have to go ahead and check out and figure it out because I am not familiar with Ardent Roleplay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Featured item. 2 augmented reality cards from Ardent Roleplay. Fully immerse your players into the game with these AR cards. Super simple instructions are included. You can easily bring the cards to 3D life. Used to play Cleric's Cry one-shot or spice up your existing campaign. I'm going to have to go ahead and check out Ardent Roleplay and see what is going on there. Yeah, and each month we will get 2 new cards to add to the collection. Cool, so we're going to have more in this month's too. Huh. I'm going to have to go ahead and check these out. That could be really cool. It's apparently some sort of like augmented reality sort of feature. So I'm curious to see what the deal is there. I'll have to go ahead and check that out. Let's see. Another pad. So we get stuff like this all the time, which is fabulous. This is specifically an initiative tracker, and so it allows the name, initiative, armor class, and hit points. I have used these all over the place. I have used them for our class warfare episodes to keep track of stuff on the side here. I have used them in my own tabletop game. I've used them in our Patreon actual plays. I use these all the time. I go through these like they're tissue paper. It's amazing. So these are fabulous. Yep. Gotta love the little Dungeon Crate sticker. So these are the things that I look forward to in Dungeon Crate more than anything else. So they have a creature and a magic item in every box, and they are fully spec'd out on the back. Normally they will go along with some of the quest and curated material that's in there, but they don't always have to. And they're, if nothing else, they are fantastic inspiration for whatever it is that you want to play. Like really, they're very good, and they're just a lot of fun. And I love that we get 2 of these every single month. Here's all the curated material. Yeah, so here's a level 1 adventure called Cleric's Cry. That goes along with the augmented reality stuff that we just saw from Ardent Roleplay, so that will be cool. And then here is another. This looks like background material. Yeah, this looks like background material about the history of Halcyon by Floyd Coughlin. So, yeah, it all started as Spark in the Yawning War. So it's a like world origin story, gets into some of the deities and everything like that are holidays, tenets of the faith, specific domains that are applicable to the world, that kind of thing, what divine symbols and sigils there are. So it's an accompaniment for the level 1 quest material. Put this one away for now so that we can go ahead and crack into the other one also. So like I said, I'd taken a look through this one, hadn't really looked at it in any detail, but that seems like a pretty standard one, right? So it's like dice, figs, accessories, like the initiative pad and stuff like that, and then a whole host of curated material for low-level campaigns, which is always fun. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. I have not looked at this guy at all yet. I've not even opened it. Got it in the mail a little bit ago, so let's take a look here. Of course, I don't have my scissors with me. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Alright, more of the augmented reality cards, which is great. More dice, more figs, condition markers. I always love condition markers. Let's see if they provide us who they came from. Yep, other stuff. Bunch of curated material. And art. Yeah, love it. Okay. Cool. Let's dive in here. Yeah, this is what I love about these boxes, is that they just always look full. They just always look like they've got a bunch of stuff in them. Gigantic marbleized D20. I like it. This is from Metallic Dice Games. So, gigantic D20. I'm always, again, a big fan of dice, so that will find its way home. This is cool. What is this here? So it is, it's a D6, obviously, but it is an eraser, maybe? Yeah, because it's like rubbery. Let's see. Yeah. So They don't actually say what it is. Yeah, looks like it might be like it's like eraser type material. It's definitely soft and squishy. It's been out in my garage for a couple of days, so it's a little cold. But that's from Oriental Trading. So I bet you it's an eraser if I were to bet money. So that's pretty cool. Condition markers. Always a fan of condition markers. Yeah, I've got a ton of them. Can always use more condition markers. Gotta love them. More figurines. So Knighted Heroes from Reaper. Those are pretty sharp. Sword's a little bent there, but that's easy enough to go ahead and fix. And who doesn't want more Armored Knights? Excellent. Ooh, more fakes. Let's see. What do we got here? Belthuel, the Elf Chronicler. Looks like he has a whip from the looks of it. So that's pretty cool. Like a swashbuckler, like an Indiana Jones looking type with a whip, but also a sword at its side. So that's pretty cool. More like DM accessory type pack stuff. These are fairly common. So these are, you'll use these for a character, and it kind of details all of their stats and allows you to, it's got a handy fold line in it, so you can set it up in front of you, but you've got a nice little prop that tells you all of your information, all the relevant stats for your character, so that you can flip them around. So that's always very handy. I actually got 2 of those. They have a different variation on this that is very much like a initiative tracker for the DM. The fold line is in the middle, and it has the name on one side and then the initiative on the other side, so you can track it that way. And then also another little pin, nice little Dungeon Crate pin, and being a huge fan of mid-80s metal, the player sticker. Here we go. Yeah, the player sticker based on the Slayer logo, always a hit. Let's see here. These must be our AR cards, which again, I'm going to have to look into. Ardent Roleplay. I'm a huge fan of AR and bringing technology in, so I am curious to see how these work. I am interested to see where AR can bring tabletop gaming, because I think sometimes it can be a little clunky unless everyone kind of has the same level of devices and everything like that. So we'll see. Take a look and see what's going on there. And if it's cool, I would imagine that we will be talking about it more. Alright, so now we're getting into the curated material. Do I have anything else in the box here? Nope, that's the end of the box. I'm going to slide that over. So let's see here. Here are our magic items. Nolia's wondrous item, their mandolin. A rare magic item. Let's see. While playing the instrument, you can expend 1 charge as an action to cast a charm spell on a humanoid within 30 feet of you, provided the target can hear you. Gains all charges. So here's... Oh, mandolin has 3 charges. Okay. Yep. Cool. And then generic city guard, which again is used for this level 2 campaign. You're gonna, anytime they have any kind of like special characters or other special bad guys or whatever, they're gonna include it in there. And there's a little map of the area here. A little bummer that they don't have a full version of the map to play on, so you are gonna have to drop it in there. However, from their digital crate, I am sure that there's a VTT version equivalent of that map in there, so you can go ahead and bring it in. Yeah, and then basically just a real quick adventure, something, again, a capstone encounter that you could throw on the end of your regular tabletop sessions. Anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed that. Again, I love Dungeon Crate. I love what they bring every month. I love reading through these little encounters. They're super informative and creative, and I really recommend them pretty highly. Like, they're very good. And if you are like me, where you like receiving something in the mail that's full of wondrous D&D geeky stuff, I really can't recommend Dungeon Crate heavily enough. They're a lot of fun, and they're not super expensive. Again, $15-20 a month, and you get a crate that is pretty good in its value. And they always include really fun stuff. They include kind of something for everybody. You've got stuff for your DM in there. You've got figs if you want to go that route. They've always got dice in there if you're a dice goblin like I am. And again, the curated material is always really good. I'm really looking forward to looking into this Ardent Roleplay stuff to go ahead and see what that's like, because that could be really cool. I really like augmented reality stuff, and so we'll see if that's any good. I'd be willing to bet that if it is any good, we'll be talking about it on the show, actually. I think the question about technology in TTRPGs is one that's pretty rife for plucking. So Anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you subscribe to Dungeon Crate also? Do you subscribe to other gift boxes that we should be talking about, that we should know about? I would love to go ahead and hear your thoughts, so please like, subscribe down the bottom. Please comment, tell me what it is that you're thinking about. And we have a bunch more Class Warfare content coming out here soon. Soon is going to be the fighter. At the point that I'm recording this, the fighter episode is going to be coming out shortly. The first fighter episode is going to be coming out shortly. There is a second fighter episode, and then there is also an episode featuring characters from Kel at Awfully Queer Heroes. They've got a new book coming out, and so we're going to be playing characters, some subclasses from the new book, and throwing them up against some enemies. So that was a really good time, and Kel is always awesome to have in studio here. Be looking forward to that in the next couple weeks here. But until then, we'll talk to you later.